Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another AutoCAD video. As in the previous video we have already discussed about hatch and gradient command. Now in today's video we are actually going to discuss two commands which are rarely used in AutoCAD nowadays, but before 2016 version of AutoCAD these commands were of equally important. So these two commands are boundary and region command. In case if you have a version of AutoCAD before below the version 2016, for example like 2013, 2010, if you want to draw a hatch and gradient command here, first of all for hatch and gradient command you should have a closed object nowadays. Nowadays if you have a closed object you can execute the operation of hatch and gradient command, but in the previous version of AutoCAD you have to specify the boundary as well. If you don't specify the boundary you cannot execute the hatch and gradient command in a closed object. So in the previous version of AutoCAD these are my closed objects. Now I can do any operation like hatch and gradient in here. For example, I just want to draw a hatch. As you can see, I'm just clicking on enter. The hatch operation is done. If you zoom in a little bit, as you can see more details. But if you are working in a version like 2013, 2010, you have to specify the boundary of this shape as well. If you don't specify the boundary, you cannot execute hatch and gradient command. So I'm just going to execute the boundary. For boundary, the short key is BU enter. Now this one is select here from polyline and just pick the points. For example, I am converting this one to my boundary. I'm just clicking on enter. As you can see that this has been actually convert these three lines into a combined polyline actually, and this is our boundary as well. As you can see here, there are three kinds of segments in this subject. Though it's closed, there are three kinds of segments as you can see. But if you click here, this is a single object and this is a single polyline. If you work in version 2013, you cannot execute hatch and gradient until you do this operation. So I'm just going to do this operation for this subject as well. Just click on BU enter and just click on pick points. Just click on enter. And now the second command is our region command. For example, in case you have different kind of bedrooms in real-time application, you have different kind of bedrooms in a house, you have different kind of areas in your house, and you want to calculate the collective area of all of these. You have to specify first of all your region, and then you can make the cumulative area. You can execute the cumulative area of these. You can calculate actually. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna convert these two into regions. For region, also enter BO and select here region and just add pickup points. This is my first pickup point, this will be my second, and I'm just clicking on enter. Now these two objects are actually converted into our regions. Now if I want to calculate the area of these two objects, there is a command like mesh probe. Just write, as you can see, this is our command mesh probe. I'm just clicking on enter. Like see, he is asking to select object. I'm just clicking on this object, region. I'm just clicking on this object, region, and also clicking on this object. As you can see, if I am selecting this subject has already been deselected. So what are you going to do? Select this subject and press shift button and keep pressing it until you select this subject. As you can see, region. Now both of our objects are selected. Now unpress the shift button and click on enter. What he is going to do, he is asking to write analysis file. I am just clicking on no. Again we are going to click here. Going with BO, enter, and no, we're actually calculating area. Mesh probe, enter, select this subject, just press shift, select this subject as well, just click enter. Yes, as you can see here, there are cumulative areas and perimeters of this. This is cumulative areas of our both shapes, and this is perimeter of our both shapes. The area is in square inches and perimeter is in inches, as you can see here. So in this way, in the previous version of AutoCAD, we can do hatch and gradient and we can calculate areas. Now there are more realistic command for area as well, like list command, area command. We will be discussing in the upcoming videos these kind of all commands. So that's it for today's video, and thank you.